Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the discourse on branding your communication. Branding your communication. Give me any color. Give me any color as long as it is black. Said the Motor CEO. Said the Ford Motor CEO. He loved black cars. Give me a copper wire. Give me a copper wire of any metal. Give me a copper wire of any metal, says a CEO of a large copper wire manufacturing company. Quotes could be very acidic. Quotes could be very pungent. Quotes could be very funny. But the fun is made by the title of the person who's saying it. Till the time we achieve those kind of titles, this avenue is not available for us. This avenue is not available for us. Give me any color that is black is a statement of the branding of a mighty big car company called Ford. It's an excellence in the diplomacy. That stature, that position, that strategy is not available to us at this stage. And believe it or not, there's nothing much to vie for. You don't really look for making that kind of odd statement, so-called odd statement. That cannot be a target. Obviously, when you reach that position, you'll be able to do so many other things. Why only this? So many other things. The whole stage is yours. You can redefine the stage, the light, the music, the dance, the script, the number of men you want to have on the stage, number of men you want to take away from stage, leaving you alone on the stage. All ample choices are available. That cannot be the motive, but this is how it works. So I'm trying to sensationalize, polarize your thinking into thinking, your thinking into thinking of a new kind, saying you could become very quotable. So, if you can learn to make quotes, that is probably a more significant idea that you have now created about branding your communication. I'll definitely experiment on quotations sometime later in this series. Right now, the agenda was context, reference to context, creating a context, and then making yourself getting registered. So you're highly printable. You're highly printable. Whether you have that spirit of being printed Or do you want to say something and say, oh, I'm sorry, did I say that? I'm sorry, this is not what I meant. Oh, no, never, 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 I can't. How can I make such a kind of statement? Please pardon me if you could. Actually, I want to say dot, 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 star, star, star. That is a kind of a feature of your communication that you're a long way apart of branding your communication. You're a long way apart. So one of the first principles of registering your communication is it is precise. It is sharp. It is clear. It is intelligent. It says always. It always says. It is beautiful. If something is intelligent and beautiful as well, you might not consider a speech at all. You might not consider a speech at all. If something is beautiful, intelligent, you might not consider this as a speech at all, a statement at all. For it is a thought. It is a thought that could be intelligent and beautiful. So, your communication will not be anymore flooded with statements. It would be about thoughts. And how long does it take to create a thought? Well, it takes some time at least. It creates some time at least. And that time could become little. The time could become little, smaller, depending on what is the urgency in your mind to think. If there isn't urgency, if there is no passion, if there is no pure desire to make a moment out of the forthcoming seconds that you got, to make a moment out of forthcoming seconds that you got in your hand. If there's no urgency, no desire, no passion, no commitment, no dedication, no imagination about how you can create that moment, you have lost a golden opportunity. The situation will come and go, come and go, come and go. You will never know that you are nowhere. You will never know you are nowhere. Pardon me if this discourse looks like a discourse for very adult, very competitive people. I'm taken absolutely wrong. You got me absolutely wrong. Today, a 10-year-old boy can have a dream of being a businessman. He could have a dream of being a writer, dream of being a show compare, dream of being an interviewer, dream of being a film director. What does he do in the film? Will he do something different in his life and different as a movie, as a scripter, as a director? No, he will tend to do much the same. So, if the change in the branding approach to your communication has to be implemented, I believe you include all 10-year plus. All 10-year plus. And see what growth they achieve in their personal life. I mean, personally, it's never been a situation for me that, between this age to that age, you're allowed to make a mistake. Between this age to that age, you're allowed to visit those mistakes. Then there's a period where you can probably, profoundly feel sorry for those mistakes, and then you take up new things. No, I mean, it doesn't happen like that. There are good things we do every time possible, in every age, in every correspondence, in every reference, in every age, in every period, in every circumstance. There are good things one can do. And we bound to do few things which are odd, which are wrong, which are out of place. That's a part of it. Few things we do unknowingly, few things we do knowingly. There isn't a phase of doing good things or bad things. There's no phase like that. So why do we eliminate 10-year from this communication, that he too can create his brand? And what do you need? What circumstances required? People, audience, situations, people in the queue, some people ahead of you in the queue, some people behind you in the queue. Well, that happens, isn't it? The moment you are grade 5, 6, 7, that worries all the time. Am I going to take this cup tomorrow? Am I going to get the A plus tomorrow? So on and so forth. So the branding, consciousness about branding self, well, there's no age bar. There is no age discrimination. Oh, we have it so rampantly in India. We have it so rampant in India. Younger brother, elder brother, father, father's father. The power hierarchy is all set by age. Good. That's part of our culture. But that's not the only mechanism to follow wisdom. Sometimes it is good, it is in wisdom to break the old wisdom and create a new wisdom. A landlord's son might ask the landlord, "My dear respected father, are you aware of what is economics?" No, I know my accounting very well. See, I've been maintaining figures for the last 25 years, and this is the figure till my father was in action. He was looking after the land bank. So, no, father, my idea was to know whether you know economics, because you were all doing accounting. Do you know economics? Why do you want me to know this? No, father, I was just wondering, what is the cost of being so harsh with the farmers, your patrons? Have you ever considered the utility of your patrons being treated better than what you have been? Sometimes a wisdom, an old wisdom, could be replaced by a new wisdom. Accounting to economics in a family of landlords. The land philanthropy I'm not proposing as yet. It might be a very sweet thing to happen. I'm not proposing philanthropy of land. After all, that's a business. But could we have a special bank for financing agricultural loans to farmers, where the mortgage, if at all, is done to the state and not to private parties? Whether there is any law which can ban mortgage of a property to a private party? Will the government ever think, let me see the land, study the land back and see the transfer of papers and see in how many cases the property has been acquired by virtue of the default of the farmer? A new wisdom could be installed. So I said, anything that is beautiful, that is intelligent, need not be a statement anymore. It would be, and it should be, it would be, it should be, it could be, it must be a thought. It must be a thought. So with that thought, may I please sign off for the day. Thank you very much for being the part of this endeavor and wish you all the best. Good night.